Shabbat Shalom, family. Giving people a little time to come on in, come on in, come on in. Excellent, excellent. Well, let me go ahead and get started, guys. I know the time is, the time and the weather. May not be good. All right. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? Anyway, we're live, family. Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom. Not Shabbat Shalom. Shalom Mishpaka. I wanted to bring y'all this right quick, that this is, I keep finding out more information and starting to make some sense. Yah is a jealous Yah. He's a jealous L, and these people playing. So I titled this video about the judgment on the dragon from the Most High. Tip Harrison, shalom, brother. Welcome to the show. And I'm talking about, when I say the dragon, I'm speaking about China. That's what they call themselves. So the latest, appreciate the like, appreciate the thumbs up. Let me just go over the latest information. And we're going to I might bring out something this evening. I got so much stuff going on now. But I'm going to bring out something. Maybe it's not, like I said, this is a busy right now. So I come at all kind of different times of days and nights to try to bring it out. But a lot of people don't like to watch the streams unless it's live. So it doesn't matter, really. I'm going to put the information out there. The information is still good, still valid, and you're not going to hear it anywhere else. But I just want to give you some updates on what I see happening. And so basically there's judgment that's fallen on China, whether it's man-made, whether they did it themselves, their own government, or some other government, or whether it's natural, who knows? And really, who cares? The fact is that it is happening. That is the fact. And at the end of the day, it's the Most High who's behind it. So right now in China, you have 700 million people. 700 million people in quarantine. Because of the CV-19. We might as well call it the CV-20 because it's 2020. You know what I'm saying? Unless they planned it to come out last year and they just dropped it this year. Either way it goes, 700 million people in quarantine. This thing can survive without a host outside of the body for 28 days. And right now, a high percentile, like something in the 90-something, close to 100% of everything that comes to America comes from China. So whether it's in the store already or whether you're ordering it and they have to ship it to you, just know it could be whatever you're getting could be contaminated, whether it's food or a product. So personally, I believe in the Most High Yah. I thank Yah right now. I'm praising him because even during this time, I'm being blessed. Like we were reading the other day, I'm being blessed. I'm having favor. So to me, the thing that's happening in China, it's unfortunate for those people. But China is a communist government. They don't allow the people to believe in God. They persecuted all the people who believed in any type of God. They persecuted the Muslims. They persecuted the Christians. They persecuted the Dalai Lama and what them people, the Buddhists and all the other ones. They don't believe in God. The government is the God. And China had stated I think it was last year, either last year or 2018, that they're going to rewrite the Bible and they're going to put it out in 5 years. Well, now we understand what's happening in China. You can't play with the Most High, buddy. Xi Jinping. So go ahead and rewrite that Bible if you want to. He'll kill all 2 billion of y'all. It's almost 2 billion. He'll kill every last one of y'all. And a lot of them, they had some underground churches, real saints of Yah. They risked their lives just to read the Bible, just a whole service. So he'll kill that whole government. Right, rewrite that Bible if you want to. Play with it if you want to. So we know that the coronavirus started over there. What they're not telling you, like there's a movie on Netflix that talks about it. I think this thing came out in 2016. And it's so accurate, guys. That's how you know this thing is planned. They cordoned it off with the containers just like they did in China. The thing has a 100% kill rate. I know that's right, Tip Harrison. And we're going to see a lot more happen to him. So what the information that I'm finding out, what they're saying is, and they're not trying to panic people, we know this thing has an 83% infection rate. And now they're saying it has a 100% kill rate. That's the rumor. They say once, if there has been a few people to beat it, and then just to get reinfected, and the second time they get reinfected, they drop dead, just like that. So it has a 100% kill rate. At least that's what they're saying. We don't know. Right now, I know that's right, Michael Jones. Hallelujah. So right now we know that I believe that only Asians have been dying from it. But we're going to see starting this week, because now it's worldwide in tremendous numbers. All the numbers you're seeing on television are all lies. All lies. So not only this coronavirus thing is wreaking havoc in China and the world. The locusts that just hit Africa, all the people talking about the 2019 prophecy, oh, let's go back to Africa, go back to Africa. Well, the ones that went back, I bet they're trying to get back over here now. Them big locust swarm ate up all of Africa, ate up all of East Africa, South Africa. I don't know if it's went west yet, but it ate up all the food, ate up everything over there. So, and not only on top of that, the locusts, Africa has a breakout of Ebola and a new virus like the rabies and it's like a rabies coronavirus mix. Like I was telling y'all, the movie on Netflix called, I want to say Contagion. It's not Contagion. It's, dang, I can't think of it. Containment. That's the name of it. Containment. Oh, that's what it's about. Released in 2016. This is what it's about. All these new plagues and stuff. And if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. The first 2 or 3 episodes, your jaw is going to drop, because it's like they're getting it out the headlines. And it came out in 2016. But so the plague of locusts that ate up Africa, ate up all the crops in Africa, guess what? They're now in China doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. I feel sorry for the Chinese citizens, but because the Chinese citizens didn't separate from the Chinese government, where you participated in their sins, you are going to receive of their plagues. That's what's written. That's why I'm trying to tell people every day, come out, separate, touch not the unclean thing, don't participate in their sins so you don't receive of their plagues. And some people are listening. A lot of people are just they're just saying, yeah, but they hid and going right back to doing what they've been doing. Okay. We're going to see in a few days how that works for you. But China is being decimated, guys. So while I was saying I was blessed, because I know Yah is going to look after me. So pretty soon, maybe even starting today, China's going to have a fire sale. Everything is going to be for sale. But most likely, almost everything is going to be contaminated. But the thing is, if you order something, everything you buying out the store anyway is already from China. So if you order something directly from China or get it from the store, you may want to let it sit around for about 28 days because this virus can stay alive on the surface of things for 28 days without a host. So if you order a package, it comes in, you open it, you might not even want to open it. If you can see through it to see if it's in there, if it's the right thing, just let it sit there because you don't know what's going to decontaminate it. They tell you, oh yeah, bleach will work and all this stuff will work. It's airborne, guys. I'm not even telling you the worst of it. Yeah, food is not good. Definitely not the food. I'm talking about the products though, because you can get everything for cheap right now. I mean, everything was already cheap. Now it's going to be like 50% off, 60% off, 90% off because they got to move it. They got to sell it. They got to make money. The economy has already crashed. Chinese economy has already crashed. Stock market, everything. They're even trying to decontaminate the quote unquote cash, the currency, the notes. It's just a way to move us into the new world order to where it's cashless, you know. But now everything's going to be cheap, super, super cheap. The only problem is you risk getting contaminated. Shipping traffic across the ocean, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. That's another reason why they try to, shoot, man, they trying to sell everything for cheap. Most likely anything coming from there now is going to be contaminated. And everything comes from there. So what I'm saying is, as long as you have this knowledge, whatever you order at that 50%, 60, 70, 80% off, let it sit there for a good 28 days till all that stuff is dead. Because we don't know what can decontaminate it. I mean, they say, oh yeah, bleach and Lysol and alcohol, and we don't know. That stuff, we don't know. Yeah, about 1/3. It's probably going to get a lot worse a lot sooner. Another thing, guys, the Japan, they've been hit hard as well. So they've just canceled. They have a marathon. This is one of the biggest marathon. From my understanding, it is the biggest marathon in the world. It's canceled. It's canceled. What was the number? Something like 23,000? I don't know. It was big. It's canceled, guys. Maybe it was 30-something thousand. It is canceled. Okay? And then the Olympics were supposed to be over there this year too, right? In Japan or something like that. One of the Asian countries. Guess what, guys? It might end up being canceled as well. That's how serious this thing is. But I know people who be like, oh yeah, they still going to parties, still going. Nothing has changed for them. It's a joke to them right now because it hadn't knocked on their door yet. Just wait till it knock on their door. But you know what? Another reason why I'm blessed, just think how many saints of Yah, Hebrew Israelites, are going to want to keep the Passover this year. Usually they'd be like, oh, no, we don't keep no Passover. The quote-unquote Christians and all this other stuff. They're going to want to keep it this year because this is reminiscent of what happened in the Exodus in the Bible. Yeah, if you want that death angel to pass over you, and Passover is what, next month? I gotta check again. It's somewhere in March, April. But it's coming up soon, so you might want to get prepared for it if you believe. And so yeah, this thing is nowhere near over, guys. This is just the beginning. Oh, and now the they were saying 14 days or something is the incubation. It's up from that. Now it's about 24 days. 24 days. And then it can stay alive 28 days outside of the body. Wow, Michael Jones. Yeah, well, so I guess we'll start seeing here soon. They might have to cancel the Olympics, guys. That's how bad this thing is. But specifically China, they thought they were so big and bad, they just going to rewrite the Bible. Make it, what they say, make it communist friendly. No, that's not your word. That's the word of the Most High Yah. You see what I'm saying? Curse to anybody who changed that. Curse, because he said, I am the Lord. I do not change. You see what I'm saying? So whatever happened to y'all, you deserve it. especially the government of China. You deserve it for trying to blaspheme the Holy Ghost like that. You deserve it. My heart goes out to the citizens, especially the real ones, the real believers, because they weren't able to separate. Communism is what's going to come to the world. That's like the Leviathan system. It's like the mark of the beast system. And China may be at the head of it. The devil may be at the head of China. I mean, we're going to get into some stuff, guys, here. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come and do this right quick because what about England? Oh, it's there too. It's there too. It's everywhere. Michael Davis, I'm not sure about that. If you ever heard of the such thing called the New World Order, that's what it's based on, communism. Except when the antis finally put into place, because first they're gonna outlaw God. Period. You're not gonna be able to serve any God. And then once the antis put in place, then they're gonna be like, okay, that's God, serve that one. So then they're gonna make an exception. People that's on the ship, yeah, man. You got to go watch the movie Containment. If you're healthy and you're around in the vicinity of people who are sick, guess what? You're not getting out. You're going to die. It's a death sentence. So if the CDC, the police, the fire department, whoever comes into a restaurant, you're in a restaurant, one person is there sick, they're going to, okay, we're going to just ask. They're going to sit real calm and cool as if you have a choice. They're going, well, we're just asking everybody to stay seated, until we have a chance to check everybody out, make sure. Yeah, no one can leave right now. Like it's a suggestion, like you have a choice. They're really telling you about if you try to leave, we're going to put a bullet in your head. That's really what they're saying. Nobody's leaving. So if you're in a crowd and one person is sick, they're going to quarantine the whole area, the whole thing. And guess what? You're going to die too. You're going to be with the sick. You might not be sick. You might not, other person might have been 200 yards over that way. But, oh, yeah, but you're out here too, though. Okay, well, until we can check you out, let's just, just to play it safe. Man, it's a death sentence. It's a death sentence. I missed some comments. What does it say? Exactly, Michael Davis. The appearance of communism. That's right. That's right. Yep, that's what they want. One world order. Wait a minute. 110 countries, over 10,000 military personnel. Wow. So, another thing, all the governments of the world, all the nations of the world have come up with contingency plans, guys. So, they're going to start letting you know they've already got quarantine areas, and a lot of information is going to be coming out real soon. And they can't give it to you too early because you might try to get away. You might try to escape. And then they have to bring it to you in such a way to make it feel like, oh, it's normal, just a normal procedure. We're just making sure that, nah, guys, no. If you're at work and one person at your job has it, guess what? Nobody's going home. They're going to tell you, call your kids and tell them, make sure, because you're not leaving. Depopulation, yeah. Yeah. So, China, one thing for trying to rewrite the Bible, for trying to change the word of Yah, that whole place is cursed. That whole place is cursed. The locusts done ate everything that was left. After, China had floods and earthquakes and everything too. All their food died off too. The pigs, and they love pigs, and then the bird flu and the swine flu. All their food had already died off. And then this sickness came out, killed off the rest of everything. And now all the plant life and vegetables and fruits, the locals eating that. Yeah, you can't have a godless society. The Most High Yah, this is his. This is the Most High Yah's. Aretha Jackson. All right. Shalom, sister. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, exactly, Tammy Jo Dolan. Because the New World Order is going to be communist. Yeah, they don't want you to have rights. America's standing in the way. You got freedom of speech and the Second Amendment and stuff like that. No, that's why they're trying to take all that stuff away. They want you to be like the communists. That's why they're giving you a social media credit score, like the communists. I know that's right, Tip Harrison. And let me let y'all in on a little secret, right? My driver's license is good until 2022. Got 2 more years left on it. But they sent me a letter. They told me I'm not compliant with the Real ID Act. They said, yeah, we know your license has 2 more years on it, but we suggest that you go ahead and renew it early, so you don't miss out, because your current license, you won't be able to board an airplane. You won't be able to go in any federal buildings and a bunch of other mumbo jumbo. And so they're trying to tell me, you might want to go ahead and update it, renew it like ASAP before you get shut out of the system. I'm like, I'm opting out. Go ahead and shut me out. That's the wrong kingdom anyway. I ain't trying to be in that mess. I'm trying to be totally out of this mess by October when that kicks in. That kicks in October, guys. The Real ID Act, facial recognition, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I don't plan on opting into it, guys. If y'all want to keep going into that kingdom, that's the different kingdom. That's the kingdom that's the mark of the beast kingdom. I mean, I'm opting out, guys. I'm trying my best, So I'm trying my best. They're going to have to force me to do it. And I don't want to speak on that, but I know that's right, Big Will Warrior. Tammy Joe, you're right. They don't put the SS number on there anymore. They put everything on there now. Your blood type, your credit score, your social media credit score, your bank account, your college, your high school, your job, your criminal record, your driving record. Everything is on there now. Yeah. That's the part of the beast system. And that's why they need the 5G and the 6G, the blockchain. Oh yeah. See, they already have this stuff planned out. They're just rolling that out incrementally, and it's not going so well for them. But opt out. Me personally, opt out. Opt out. Nah. I'm not going forward to the new world system. Sorry, guys. No, I'm not sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that we're gonna have this conflict, because I'm not agreeing to it. Some places already have it, yeah. I've seen people who have it. Didn't even know what that little star in the right-hand corner at the top of the license meant. I had to tell them. And they were like, good, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, you good. But is that good or is that bad? Is that good or is that bad? UK storms, well, judgment is coming to this world, guys. Judgment is coming. There are other things in our atmosphere that are not usually here. And these anomalies are going to be normal. It's going to be normal. Exactly, Michael Davis. That's what they're using it for. And not only that. So that's what I'm saying. It's all about coming out now. It's no longer, and a lot of people have been listening, and they just, man-made, kind of, sort of, Tammy Joe. Weather anomalies. When you mess with the weather, it's like a balloon. It's like you squeeze it on this side, and it gets little, but this side gets big. And you can't control it. If you squeeze it over here, it's going to get big back over here. But then at the same time, we have all these other planetary bodies in our system, that gravitational pull and all that affect stuff, different frequencies, different electromagnetic charges and orbits. And the Earth is actually turning upside down. And weather anomalies are going to be normal. Don't worry about seasons anymore. Don't worry about thinking you know what you know, because you're not going to know it, because everything's going to be different. But, yeah, guys, the big one. This is the big one. And it's going to affect the whole world, like, soon. It really already has. The more, they had the All-Star game and what was that? What was that? The Oscars, the Grammys, some type of award show over here, you know. And then these different one thing that Trump went to, the NASCAR. I think they canceled that or something. And boxing and football and basketball and baseball, all these things where everybody's getting together, right? Coughing and sneezing and touching stuff, where that stuff's going to be there for 28 days, and then they go back home. Now think about this, guys. This is what you haven't thought of. Somebody has the CV-19, spits, harks, coughs, whatever it is, on the ground, outside, at the game. You step in it, at the game. You have on shoes. You're fine, right? You get home with those shoes, walk in your house, right? Walk all over the house, on the carpet, everywhere in the house, walking. The stuff stays alive for 28 days. Guess what? You're going to get it. Your dog's going to get it. Your cat's going to get it. Everybody's in the house going to get it. Scary, isn't it? I know that's right. That's what they say, Annie Michael Davis. That's what they say. Actually, I thought they would have it down. I thought they said it'd be down to 50 million by then. I mean, not 50 million, 500 million. That's their goal according to the Georgia Guidestones, 500 million. But they got it all wrong. My book say Yah is coming to get the wicked off the land, to burn them up. They thought they was gonna get all the righteous off. Nah, y'all the ones that's going. Yeah, y'all the one that's gonna get thrown in the fire. And it said the righteous, the meek, are gonna inherit the earth. So the New World people think they're gonna get it. Change your plans. See, the judgment shall stand. The kingdom shall be given to the saints of the Most High. It's already written. Some people know what I'm talking about, some don't. We'll get into some of this stuff a little later. But all I can say is be careful, guys. Stay prayed up. That's the main thing. And be wise. Be wise. You can't have a love of this world. I know people who love the world so much, they still gonna go party. They still gonna go cruise and tailgate and all this other mess, regardless of what's happening. They not finna withhold themselves from having fun, from partying and all this. They can serve y'all on Sundays, which they do. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's it. They don't understand. They already in the other kingdom. They haven't stopped to come out. They can't even see. Their eyes still got scales on it. They don't know what's going on. Ears still plugged up. Heart cannot receive the word. Mind has not the understanding, So yeah, they just going on. And in probably a couple of weeks, you're going to see them same people on their deathbed in the hospital. I mean, we don't know who all is going to get it. But it's going to be some people to get it if this thing is real. And from what them videos we've been seeing is real, a lot of people going to get it. Yeah, Tammy Joe, you're right. And you know what he said? You know what Yah said? He said he's not willing that, it's not his will, or he's not willing that any should perish. Any man should perish. But it ain't up to him. It's not up to him. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do their part. So he done already laid out the rules. He said it before you, life and death, blessings and a cursing. Okay, so you know what to do to achieve life. You know what to do to get the blessings. Some people I ain't gonna worry about that. We don't have to do that. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, well then you know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. You gonna grieve him because he don't want you to go there. Hell was made for Satan and his angels, but it's gonna be humans down there too because they serving Satan. Since that's your father, you're gonna go where your father at. Since you want him to be your father, okay, you're gonna go where he at. Because if you're supposed to be obedient to your father, and you're not being obedient to the Most High Yah. So if you're being obedient to the Satan, guess what? You're gonna go where he going. It's simple, but it's not really that simple. But yeah, guys, I didn't want to stay on here too long, but just to know that the dragon is in big trouble. Blaspheming the Holy Ghost, trying to rewrite the word. No, all y'all gonna die. I hope the underground churches, I hope they be the only ones that survive. I hope all the Chinese government, everybody involved with trying to rewrite the word of Yah, to blaspheme it, go where they're supposed to go with their father. Is hell empty now? Shoo. Don't give me the line. I doubt it. But who knows? I know it's angels and spirits and stuff chained up down there. But as far as people, spirits and souls of humans, I don't know. I know he came and got the righteous side who were down there. We talked about that. I don't know. Shoot. Once I find out, if there's some other information out there and I find out, I'll let y'all know. I don't know if he got everybody out, because some of them were supposed to be down there. Only the ones who were repentant, only the righteous who weren't supposed to be down there, he got them out. But the ones who was going down there anyway, yeah, they still there. Yeah, they still there. But since then, I don't know. We'll have to look into that. To be honest with you, I don't want to just make up something. I like to give the right answer, line upon line, precept upon precept. Yeah, they missing everywhere. And it's finna be a lot worse, guys, because you notice it takes people. Now, if the thing gets so bad, it's gonna happen like it happened in China, where they just cut the internet feed. So they couldn't cut the phones, cut the internet, so they couldn't get any information in or out. And that's surely a death sentence. And this thing could get so bad to where you don't have anybody to run the water treatment facilities. You don't want to have anybody to run the electrical company, the power plants, the nuclear power plants. If no one is there to run the nuclear power plants, it's going to overheat. It's going to explode. It's going to explode. So, I would say the good thing is, but it's not really good. All of these countries have robots now. They have androids. They can actually bring out the robots to run this stuff. I mean, these robots are dang near human-like, you know. So they think they don't need smart technology. Yeah, they think they don't need humans. They think they don't need mankind. Fort Lauderdale has a sewage problem today? Wow. Yeah. I mean, this is what the whole world is going to be. We have to know how to purify our own water. The flooding, this flood water is going to get in the table water, the flood table, into the drinking water. And if I tell y'all the truth about the coronavirus stuff, man, this stuff is some bad stuff. This stuff can go in the water, go in the sewer, and evaporate through the sewer, come up through the vents, and come out. Oh, man, I don't want to tell y'all about it. This mess is the nightmare from hell. It's going to take the Most High Yah to keep you from getting this mess. This is the plague. It's going to take you. You might want to celebrate Passover this year. I mean, I've never actually celebrated the Passover, with the kosher foods and, the whole thing. No, I never did it. Maybe in spirit, but not actually ate the meal with the brethren. We may want to, you got about a month and a half or something like that. Trump lying to y'all, man. Don't believe nothing you're hearing off the TV, man. Trump know it. That's why he hiding. That's why everybody hiding. But them ones that's in the New World Order like that, they might already have the vaccine, since they the ones who helped create this mess anyway. They might already have the antidote, not a vaccine. But, yep, China's going to get decimated for playing with Yah. And anybody else who play with him going to get the same thing. Play with him or his people. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. And, yeah, I don't do vaccines. But they're going to force them on people now. And now they have a right to confiscate your Second Amendment. They have a right to search your house and have checkpoints. My tongue is not. All these things are being set up now. Checkpoints and all, to where, and they got all they use is the is a thermometer, a little thing they shoot at your forehead. They're not checking your blood for the antibodies and all this old mess. If your temperature's right, oh, yeah, you got it. Come on. I ain't going. If they tell you to come on, guys, you know you're not coming back, don't you? You might as well put up a fight then, and let them kill you right there, because all they're going to do is let you die, kill you, and, you know, if they say you got it and they take you, you're not coming back. That's pretty much it. Is it funny, Tammy Joe? I wasn't trying to be funny, actually. I really wasn't. That's what it is. Checkpoint. When they shoot that thing at your head, if anybody in the vehicle is sick, everybody's going. Everybody's going. Yeah. And of course, they're going to give you encouraging words. Like, oh, yeah, this is just, just to make sure, But the truth is, now we're going to quarantine you, separate you, and you're going to die. That's it. So, I just wanted to say that, guys. Not to be gloom and doom or anything, but make sure your house is in order. Make sure you're right with the Most High Yah. Make sure you're doing what He say do. That whole book is important. Don't be saying, oh, we don't have to do this. Oh, we don't have to do that. Oh, He doesn't change this and He doesn't change that. He changes not. Fake news, fake doctors. Yep. And all the politicians are lying. They in on it. And this thing is just meant to take us into the new world, into the cashless society, mark of the beast system. We'll be getting into a lot of this later. And I might have to, like I said, we got to, Lord willing, we got to go further into, oh yeah, Michael Davis. Just keep paying attention. That's already happening. Just keep paying attention. By the end of this month, it'll be, that's what you call what's happening in China right now. 700 million people are quarantined. It's not by doctors. Doctors don't have them in quarantine. It's the military. And anybody coming out when they tell you to go in the house and you come outside, you don't get a second warning. They shoot you. Pow. There are videos of that. Guys in white suits with masks on, looking like doctors, but have military weapons. And everybody they see on the streets, pow. Yeah, you should have been inside. Now we're going to see what the mark of the beast system is like, the Leviathan kingdom is like. Y'all better come out while you still can and join the Most High Yah. And so this thing is not looking good. So, be looking for, yeah. Yeah, I can't. They're all going to be executed, guys. If you get it, you're going to be executed because they don't know how to cure it. They can't put you with everybody else. There's not enough hospital beds because you're going to get everybody else sick in the hospital. So they have to quarantine you in an area, like a rabid dog. And pretty much you're going to die, guys. It's going to take the Most High Yah. There's no drug right now. There's nothing that, it's the Most High Yah to keep you away from this situation altogether. Other than that, if you get it, you're dead. That's it. If you're around somebody who gets it, even if you don't get it, and those people know that you were around somebody who got it, well, guess what? You're still going to get quarantined. And once you get quarantined with the other sick people, you're going to get it then, and you're going to die. I know it sounds gloom and doom, but it's the reality of it. So just think about it. All these cars, trucks, houses, all the material wealth, the people that own it are going to be dead. So it's going to be inherited by the people who's still alive. You got billions and millions of dollars and silver and gold and guns and ammo and food stored up, but you sick and you die. And homeless man stumble up on it. It's his. Finders keepers. Yeah. All them millions and billions of dollars, silver, gold, food, ammo, guns, and whatever else you got in there. Yeah. It's whoever finds it. Not ready for it? Tammy Joe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not coming. It's here. Yep, exactly. All this scam behavior. But you know they finna get theirs too. Yah's not playing. The spirit of judgment and the spirit of burning is coming. Now, there's only one way to avoid this stuff. It's to get right. It's to be righteous. He's gonna protect his own. We read that the other day. So that's the only way. And nothing else gonna help. Bulletproof vest ain't gonna help you. Full tactical military gear ain't gonna help you. Even you got a whole army with you, that ain't gonna help you. One of them people in that army gets sick, y'all all gonna die. Ain't nothing gonna help but the invisible, the Most High Yah. Because there's the invisible things that created things that you can see. That's in Colossians 1. Yeah. So all the power is at the power, in the power. And you got to be in the power. And yeah, he'll make you right. Yep. Yep, you're right. Man want the money and the power. And you finna get hell, you finna catch hell. Especially the wicked. See, it's gonna be a transfer of wealth and everything, guys. Oh yeah. See, a certain kingdom's time is up. And it's gonna pass. So, the world's kingdom, they usually last, like empires usually last 200, anywhere from 70 to 250 years. So the quote unquote kingdom of America is up. It's gonna pass to another. And they want to take it to the New World Kingdom. But all this man-made kingdom messes up. It's time for Yah's kingdom to rule. And I declare this city, this state, this country, I declare it as Yah's, the Most High Yah, Yahuwah. The kingdoms of this world have become the kingdom of our Yah and his Christ. Hear ye. I now declare it. Me, Brian Anthony, Ben Yah, declare this county, this city, this state, this country to be the Most High Yah's. To take possession immediately. And if you're not the Most High Yah's, you're going to be evicted. I don't know what's going to happen to you, but you're going to have to go with your father. This is now my father's, and I'm going to occupy till he come. We are going to occupy till he come. That's what he commanded us to do. We're going to get into a lot of this stuff later, guys. I know it sounds foolish to some, but some are right there with me because they understand and they know what I'm talking about. So, I don't want to beat a dead horse to death, but it's all about prayer. We can't have no fear because fear is not of our Father. I'm just giving you the truth, and so you can pray. Do what you're supposed to do. Be right with the Most High Yah. That's the only thing that's gonna help. That's the only. Nothing else you can do that you can think of in your human mind that's gonna save you. That's gonna help. I mean, Now, like I was saying, I was telling somebody, I started the broadcast off with that statement too. Just think about all the people who were like, oh yeah, even Trump did something about the 2019, return to Africa type mess. You had all those people signing, all kind of celebrities and everything signing on. Oh yeah, I'm going back. I'm going. And got over there. As soon as 2020 hit, the locusts ate up everything. All kind of Ebola and all kind of stuff broke out. Yeah, I didn't tell you to go over there. Trump told you to go over there. The representative from Ghana told you to go over there, and all these other people told you to go there. No, you didn't hear that from no prophet, from the mouth of Yah, nothing. You didn't speak to your spirit. You didn't see it in no dream. These governments set up by Satan told you, oh yeah, this is it, gone. Sucker. And there's a lot more coming. It's a lot more coming. Anyway, guys, let me get off of here. This place done packed up. I had pulled up. I was going to get my workout in, but I wanted to speak to y'all before I went in there. Big Will, what 400-year prophecy? When you think about it, what is the Edict of 1452? All right, Tammy Joe, bless you. Y'all bless you. What is the Edict of 1452? So 1452 to 1852, well, actually, we're going to say 1492, right? 1492 to 1892 is 400 years. Okay, we got another 228 years or something on here. Something ain't right. Y'all falling for this prophecy. They giving y'all wrong prophecies. They making their own prophecies come to pass. That's not in the book. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better think about this stuff. That's the devil. He just like Israel is over there right now. They call that place Israel. And them people, they call them Israelis. That's not in the book. Them ain't the right ones. These people bring their own prophecies to pass to fool y'all, to fool us. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on. You better learn that book. Know who the real people are. That's who the prophecies revolve around. Prophecies don't revolve around all that other mess. They doing that to keep you off kilter, so you don't know which way it's coming. You don't know what's going on. And that's how a lot of people are going to end up worshiping the beast. They're going to think the anti is the Christ, and they're going to be worshiping him. Y'all better pay attention. Anyway, guys, let me go on and get out of here. And, oh yeah, Michael Davis. But, Lord willing, I'll talk to y'all later. And we're going to bring out some information. I got a lot of stuff. We're going to bring it out, guys, because this is the time for it. It's time for the information to be unsealed. And it's going to be sealed in your hearts and in your minds for those who can receive it. It's not for everybody. You know, some of the people who think they scholars and they can't even receive it, can't even understand it. It's like gibberish because Yah hadn't allowed you to understand it because you haven't done what's right by him. That's why you can't understand it. But, you know, I'm going on to something else. Anyway, Brian Anthony, Benya with Beyond Babbitt, over and out. This is your host, Brian Anthony, Benya with Beyond Babbitt, over and out. Y'all bless y'all. Peace and blessings. Talk to y'all soon. All right.